Well, hello and welcome to the 19th episode of Ladies and Gentledice. Say hello, ladies and Gentledice.
Hi.
Hello.
We're very happy to see you, my friends.
Yeah.
So, Rox, you've got stuff?
I got stuff. Welcome to our 19th episode. If you'd like to catch up on our previous episodes, they are all up on our YouTube channel, Ladies and Gentledice, so you can follow along there. We are also on Twitter. You should follow us at Gentledice. We are on TikTok and Instagram under Ladies and Gentledice. Our new episodes air every other Sunday on Twitch at 4 p.m. Pacific time. And then we upload them to YouTube the next day. And we also do reruns the Wednesday before each new episode. We rerun the previous episode at 7 p.m. on Twitch Pacific time Wednesday. That was in the wrong order, but you can put it back together. Yeah. And I think that's everything.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And without further ado, let's get started. Doodle-doo, doodle-doo, doodle-doo. So for welcome back. So for any of you guys that may not be familiar with what we've been doing for our last few episodes, because of this great idea that we saw on TikTok, instead of me rambling about some random recap of things that I barely remember, we have started having our players do our recaps in character. And this week we are having Fiona do our recap. Fiona, what the fuck happened?
So now we do recaps of things we can barely remember. Yeah. It's perfect.
It's perfect.
All right. My recaps are in the form of letters to my character's sister. Dearest Uan, the strangeness of breathing underwater, as if it were naught but air, cannot be explained, but I shall try. Isn't that a good opening line? Are you not intrigued? My goddess has granted me the ability to bring myself and my friends beneath the water's surface with no repercussions. Well, there may be repercussions due to our own actions. We seem to be good at making waves. Today we found ourselves trying to gain entrance to the city of fish people. There are two contingents, it seems, the peaceful folk and those who have been up in arms or in flippers to subjugate them, curse them, possess them, and other such dark magics. By some miracles of smoothness on the half-orc's part, I know, the guards didn't slay us where we swam. Instead, we were introduced to a finned fellow named Finibus, a blustery but kind court advisor. He brought us to meet the queen of the fish folk, Amaria, a spectacular creature with the ugliest lapdog of a fish you could imagine. She is a vain leader, as many are, and blames the conflict entirely on the actions of a witch, formerly of her people, but now in exile. I sent a seabird to the druidic leader, Holla, who has knowledge of the underwater folk, to ask about the witch. I know you always say to never trust a seagull, and Finibus called him a menace, but I thought he had kind eyes. I'm sure he will find me with a reply at some point. In the meantime, believing that there are two sides to every story, we are off to investigate. We may not receive a reply from Holla in time, though. As we crested a reef on the outskirts to the city, we stumbled upon a confrontation brewing outside the witch's home. What may happen next, I do not know. I will distract you from that cliffhanger until I write again by describing the experience of breathing water as promised. It feels like the thickest morning mist on a hot July day, humid, stuffy, and damp in your lungs. Or like dunking your head in Aunt Maggie's soup pot. Please give Aunt Maggie my love, but only what's left over after I give all of my love to you. Ha! You can't tease me back when it's a letter. XO, Fee.
I love it. much, Rox.
I have a question.
What was your question?
Rox, did you name your horse after your Aunt Maggie?
Oops.
I literally just wrote that in chat.
I just need to know that if she. I hope she did.
Yes, we're gonna go with yes.
You know what? This is a great moment of character building that we just learned about Fion. I love it.
No, I just wrote that. So I thought I had maybe used the name Maggie. It's one of my favorite Irish names already.
Huh.
God damn it. Well, Aunt Maggie has a horse face, so
Oh no!
she'll be the first to
You.
she'll be the first to tell you.
I just thought maybe you loved your aunt so much that you named your beloved horse.
You just had this great relationship with your aunt.
She's all right.
It's just a
You
coincidence.
couldn't you couldn't go away with this long travel without some sort of family member, and so you decided to bring your aunt along with you in
Oh,
spirit
that would be good.
by naming your horse.
I was thinking,
Or it's secretly my aunt in disguise.
Yeah.
Like
I was
transform.
thinking
Ooh, that'd be exciting.
that maybe your aunt is also very vain and named a horse, named like a foal after herself and gave it to you.
I think even in Fion's culture, like it's not a huge compliment. Like, yeah. So
All right. So, we now know there are 2 Maggies in Fion's life.
wow.
And with that, we are diving back into where we were. Pun intended. So we're diving right back to where we were, where you guys have just walked out from the sea caves onto the shore of another area that you guys aren't quite familiar with, where you see one very ugly sea hag, you assume, because that's what Tam said. Because, yes, she is exceedingly ugly, in front of a hut that seems to be made of whalebone, surrounded by maybe 10 fish people, all holding various weapons. And the first thing I would like all of you to do, upon laying your eyes on this woman that is being accosted, I would like all of you to make wisdom saving throws.
Can I ask if the fish people have predator faces or regular fish people faces?
They have regular fish people faces.
Wisdom saving throw?
Wisdom saving
boy.
throw. What you get, Gnarl?
8.
An 8? Okay.
Hey, twins!
Oh, twins both got an 8. Okay, Fionn and Keithan, what'd you guys get?
21.
21?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Perfect. And Tam got a 17. So, twins, you guys are frightened for 1 minute. But it only lasts a minute. So yeah, you guys now cannot approach this hag. You guys see her, and then Zenral, like, immediately you're like, yeah, I'd like to be a sea hag. Immediately you're like, nope. I absolutely would not like to be a sea hag. This is the most horrible thing I've ever laid my eyes upon. I hate this. And, Gnarl is like, oh my god, I can't believe, what is that? Is she gonna eat my soul? Is she gonna kill me right now? Yeah, you two are very afraid, but Tam, Keithan, and Fionn, the 3 of you are like, well, I mean, she looks pretty appalling, but not terribly so. So what are you guys gonna do?
For clarification, are we specifically frightened of her? Like,
Of
because
her
we looked.
specifically.
Okay, we looked at her and immediately felt fear.
Yes.
I'm gonna throw my axe at her.
Okay.
Get
okay.
it. Do it.
Okay, yeah, give me an attack roll.
Hell
How
yeah.
far away are we?
What is the range on your axe?
Good question. It is 2060.
2060? Okay. So you guys are 30 feet away from her. So
Okay.
you will be throwing with disadvantage.
That's fine. Okay. That is gonna be, oh god, math. 15.
A 15? Okay. Yup. Okay. I didn't expect to get the whiteboard out this early. Okay. So, how much damage do you do?
Oh, it did hit? Okay,
Yes,
sorry.
it did. That is a hit. It's a 15.
Okay.
It's a hit.
That is 5 slashing
Five
damage.
slashing damage. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's. No, what am I doing? What am I doing? Trying to do math when I have a calculator. What is this? Okay. Okay. Sounds good. All right. So, yeah. So, you guys are seeing this standoff. Everybody's kind of like horizontal to you. So, you throw your axe and it lands square in her shoulder, and immediately this woman looks at you. Wait, hold on. Before we do this, actually, I'm going to look at what Frighten does, because you might not be able to attack if you're a frightened creature.
You just get disadvantage, but they had disadvantage anyway. Sorry.
Yeah. Nope,
I'm
that's
sorry.
totally fine. Thank you. Thank you. So yeah, you have disadvantage. That's fine. Okay. So yeah.
Yeah, you can't move closer. And you have disadvantage on ability checks, I think, and attacks.
Yeah, you have disadvantage on ability attacks and attacks, and you cannot willingly move toward her.
That's right.
And so as soon as that thing launches into her shoulder, she immediately looks at you. Give me one more wisdom saving throw.
Oh shit.
That is gonna be, excuse me, dirty 20.
Okay.
Yeah, dirty 20. Sorry about that.
Yeah, she looks at you with this withering stare, and you feel your body start, like you feel a stuttering in your heart at her look, but you're fine. But you feel as though you avoided something very, very bad. And
Gnarl is trying to avoid eye contact, but is doing like the shifty eyes because they're so like scared. They're like kind of trembling a little bit.
And with that, let's roll initiative.
I want to fight her so bad. I know it's going to be really hard.
I don't want to fight her. I want to talk to her.
I want to fight her.
I want to talk to her.
I feel so bad.
None of my dice are rolling well right now.
I wanted to also like talk and do that, but I was like, no, Gnarl would fight if they're afraid. I'm sorry, you guys.
It's okay.
Oh, I'm happy as a clam.
So I did not prepare a map for this, but you guys are in a very open, a very open space that is on the shore.
God, I wish we had a long rest.
The
The only reason I wouldn't want to fight, but I do want to fight.
And I'm really dumb. I forgot the answer to this because I'm. Are the faces of the fish people?
They are not
Predator.
They are not predator faces.
Okay.
Okay. So Fiona, what are you gonna do?
Can I tell that something is wrong with the twins?
Why don't you give me an insight check?
Insight check. 15.
15? Yes, you can absolutely tell that they are scared shitless right now. Very similarly to what happened at the mouth of the temple of Atha. So long ago.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so I have a sense that there's something magical happening here. Okay.
Okay, and I'll let you have that for free. You can have an action
awesome.
as well if you would like.
So much. Okay. I'm going to cast Lesser Restoration on Zeneral.
On Zeneral? Okay.
Yes. Which is a second level spell.
Okay. Can you read to me what Lesser Restoration does?
Yes. You touch a creature and can end either one disease or one condition affecting it.
Perfect. Okay, so yeah, you touch Z, and Z, you do not feel frightened anymore.
Whew.
You take a breath, and then you... Oh, she's just heinously ugly, not terrifyingly so. Alright, would you like to do anything else?
Let's see what I might be able to do. That was my action, so... No. I would just like to try not to... I don't think I know how this works. I'm just going to try not to look at the witch.
Okay.
Like, I'm going to try to not meet her eyes. So I'll look at the fish folk and see what they're doing.
Okay. Keithan, you're, well, I will let you know when it comes to the fish folks' turn, what they're doing. Keithan, you are up next. What would you like to do?
It's nice having a lower initiative because it gives me time to figure shit out. But I'm like, am I going to try talking? Am I just going to attack? I don't know. The normal fish people seem there to attack her, yes, if I recall correctly.
Yes.
Yeah, you know what? Let's just try this. I'm going to go ahead and cast Ice Knife. But just as a reminder, it is going to be on the Chaos table because of an ability I used last time.
Okay, yeah. So you can do that. Let's roll let's roll on the Chaos table.
Cool.
What's gonna happen?
Let's see. Ice. Planning on casting. Do I want it at first level? Yeah, we'll do it at first level because I don't plan on doing like a shit ton of damage. So I'm gonna throw the ice knife in the direction of the group. Hopefully trying to hit something so that it shatters and then like just flings along the party to just kind of like interrupt the fight.
Okay.
But that's the intention.
Okay.
We'll see what happens.
All right.
But yeah, at first level.
Okay. Yeah, you do that.
Should I roll for an attack?
Well, if you're just throwing it at the ground, that's fine. You can do that. I'll allow doing that. So, what do people need to roll for?
The next on it.
Yeah.
On a hit. Target takes 1d10 piercing damage, hit or miss. A shard then explodes. The target of each creature within 5 feet of it must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 2d6 cold damage. Dex of 14.
Dex of 14?
Sorry.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we're going to have... So, the hag, are you aiming for just between the two groups?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. So the hag and then we're gonna have, there are like 10 townspeople. So 5 feet away from that, we're gonna do 2 townspeople.
Okay.
So the hag and 2 townspeople. So townspeople, hag. Okay, and what's the DC?
14.
14. The hag makes it, barely.
Okay.
However, the townspeople do not.
Okay, so 2d6 of damage.
Mhm.
Oh, 7 points of damage.
Okay, so you kill those 2 townspeople.
Whoopsie.
Immediately, like, you do this ice knife and it explodes and it hits 2 people square in the eye and they drop.
Cool. All right, that went differently.
So, okay. Would you like to do anything else?
Bonus action, just like, that's about it.
Okay. Okay. What a thing to happen immediately.
Yeah. Wanted to have a conversation. Can we hold up for a conversation?
It is now Tam's turn. Tam is frozen with fear, not because of a spell, but because a lot of shit went sideways literally immediately. You guys fucking stepped outside, and then immediately, like, as soon as you guys stepped outside, Gnarl threw an axe and Keithan murdered 2 people. Like, remember that time where you guys said, what's the worst that could happen?
But now you don't know which side we're on.
Yeah. Tam, I think, Tam has no idea what to do. He is just, like, you can just see he has, like, just very wide eyes, and he's like, and Tam's gonna hold his initiative because he does not know what to do in this situation. He doesn't want to hurt anybody. He doesn't think talking will help, or he doesn't know if talking will help. You know what? He will say, "What are you guys doing?" Looking at the party. What are you doing? I thought we were gonna talk.
Yeah, I'm just looking at Keith in horror.
So that will be Tam's action, but yes, he's basically holding his initiative to see what happens. So next up we got Z.
Okay, so you said we're like, what, 30 feet away?
Yes, you are 30 feet away.
I am going to move my full movement into the middle of everything, since I am no longer frightened. And I'm gonna go, whoa, 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 what's happening? Can we just stop and talk?
Okay. Would you like to do anything else?
Nope, that's it. That's what I'm doing. Well, I guess if a town person comes at me, I'm going, or I guess like my action, I will hold a unarmed strike to knock out, not kill.
Okay, so you're going to ready a non-lethal attack if someone attacks you.
If
fine.
A townsperson attacks, yeah, if someone attacks me, but I'm primarily going, whoa, 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 what is happening? We came to just chat.
Okay. We'll have that be your turn. Next up is the hag, and she goes, "Oh, just here to chat, are ya? Tell that to the fucking axe in my shoulder."
Do not control my twin. That is on them. That is their doing. But we came to talk. I don't know what happened. We came to talk.
Yeah, she is currently.
And I'm like holding up my hands.
And the town and the hag looks at you, looks at this group of townspeople, looks at you all, and then she with these terrible looking teeth, she like bares her teeth at Gnarl specifically, and Gnarl, you feel straight fear shoot through you. And what she is going to do immediately is back up, withdraw into her hut, and close the entrance to her hut, which is a flimsy piece of driftwood kind of closure. It's not much. So that's what the hag is going to do. Next up is the town, the townspeople, and you hear a lot of very scared blubbering as two people from the back move up, grab the two that are now dead, and they are slowly retreating, watching your group. Well, your group is between them and the entrance to their actual home, so they back up, stare at you with these wide, scared eyes, blubbering in a language that you don't understand. And yeah, they do not seem nearly, this town that was down to take down one scary hag does not seem equipped to deal with a group of people.
I thought you were going to call us all scary hags.
I mean,
kind of am.
Y'all kind of are right now.
I look like one, yeah.
Hag people. So yeah, they're gonna start backing up, afraid of you, and that's what they're going to do. Gnarl, what you can do? Hold on, let me check the thing. Okay, you can, depending on what you're going to do, you can make another save to end the frightening at the end of your turn. So, whatever you decide to do.
She's inside. I can't move forward at all, right? I'm like kind of stuck in place.
I mean, you can move toward the villagers if you want. You cannot willingly move toward the hag. So
no. Is there anything near me that is like cover?
I mean, you can retreat back into the cave and close the gate.
Nah. What Nar will do is take out one of their darts and hold their action. If anyone attacks them, they will throw a dart.
Okay. So what I am going to say is, unless you guys choose to attack the town again, the town will not attack you. So we can drop out of rounds. If nobody plans on hurting anybody else.
I'm good.
Folk. Yeah.
Okay.
Can I tell if can I tell that the townsfolk are like dead, or like is it a town like fish folk, or do they seem like they're like unconscious dead?
Give me a medicine check.
21.
A 21? Yeah, that's a good medicine check. So I'm going to give you some, because it's like above a 20, I'm going to give you some meta knowledge to go along with this. These are civilian commoners. They have 4 hit points. So they are dead. Being hit with 7, which is almost double their hit point max.
Okay, I can't heal them. Fuck. I'm not high level enough to do anything else. Okay. Yeah, I'm just looking in horror at Keith and
Tam is also looking at Keith and is like, why did you do that? Why did you do that?
I was just trying to split up the fight. I figured they'd, back up and we'd get to chat, but that worked out a little differently.
I mean, you succeeded, but I can't help them.
Would
They're
you try to
dead.
attack a hag if, like, you get knocked down that easily? Like, that just sounds like a
Well,
really poor use of your time.
I mean, I don't think it was very smart for them to go after the hag either, for whatever reason they have. But also, you know, they thought they had the advantage of numbers right now. You know, because that's how mobs work.
Yeah, but I mean, if this hag really has, like, the power that's, you know, is led to believe, like, that also doesn't sound like a safe bet.
Why don't Tam looks over at the townspeople who are now cowering. He's like, what? Why don't we move from the entrance to their homes?
Keith will start walking towards the hag's door, like, to her hut. Why not?
I'm gonna cast guidance on myself, and I'm gonna say to them, to the fish folk, I'm so sorry. That was an accident. We'll get out of your way immediately. I wish I could do more to help.
Okay, why don't you give me a performance check to try and mime what you're trying to say, because they have not spoken in common yet.
Okay, yeah. I'll say it in common, but I'll do both. Okay. That wasn't very good. Let me double check something here.
And you rolled your guidance?
Yeah.
Okay.
9 total.
9? Okay. So yeah, these are some high concepts that are very difficult to try to convey without words. However, luckily, there is the one that there is one amongst them that is wearing like a red leather, or a redder leather than the rest. That seems to be a leader of some sort. He is carrying a harpoon gun. He does not aim it at you, but he looks at you and it's just like, why?
Well, it was not meant for you or your people. I'm so sorry. And I'll like kind of put my hands up and I'm scooting out of their way.
Tam will also move out of the way. Twins, are you?
I'm in the middle.
Oh yeah, you are in the middle. You're gone. Gnarl?
I'm scared in place, so I think that Gnarl's kind of like not really looking at the townspeople, I guess, because they're more focused on the door. So, but they're probably not.
Okay.
I think that they're looking. They're facing the door, so they're not even looking at the townspeople.
Right.
But they're not moving.
If I see that Gnarl is moving, I'm gonna reach over and grab their hand and try to lead them with me.
Has a minute been passed?
Yeah, I'm gonna, like, you're starting to feel the fear kind of ebb away.
Okay.
And
then,
yeah.
Then Gnarl will follow Fion. Kind of reluctantly, but trusts Fion.
Okay. So with everybody like moving away and, you know, hands up and stuff, slowly the townspeople will retreat. And leave, staring at you with these wide, scared eyes. And Keithan, you mentioned that you are at the hag's door. What are you going to do at the door?
Probably follow Keithan.
I was gonna knock.
Okay, you knock. Tam is frowning. Tam's not looking happy. He doesn't know what to do.
I'm with Keithan, like shortly behind Keithan.
Yeah, we really came to talk, like, after the knocks. If there's no immediate response,
you hear "fuck off."
Gnarl feels in their hand, Fion's hand disappear and be replaced by a tentacle. I am turning into a giant octopus, and I'm gonna give Gnarl's hand a little squeeze and like foof off and kind of flank the hut from the other side and just keep an eye out.
Okay. I guess Tam will approach and the hut and say, "I'm really sorry that happened. I think he's gonna make a quick check. I think one of our party members just got really scared because of and they didn't mean to do that. It was only because they were so scared because and there's like a pause and the door opens a little bit and you can see one yellow eye.
I was just trying to break up the fight, so really I just wanted to have a conversation. And yeah, the little one's probably right about our other member.
Gnarl's just looking off to the side and kind of like rubbing their neck. Yeah, you're kind of terrifying.
Okay.
He has a fight response. They have a fight response.
The door opens a little more. Looks at you and then looks at Gnarl.
Gnarl's not looking. Gnarl's looking the opposite, like away, but still kind of standing there, just
not even gonna say sorry. Say it. We can't hear you.
Your mic went.
I am sorry.
For?
Throwing my axe at you. You're really terrifying. It's just a response. I'm sorry. I'm conditioned to attack when afraid. And like Gnarl will kind of sneak a peek at the hag.
They feel fine.
What?
They feel fine. Yeah, they sneak a peek at the hag and feel fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The hag looks at all of you. Or, well, looks at everybody that's around. And then it's like, the villagers are gone?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we kind of took care of that.
Yeah. Well, you took care of that. It was really fucked up, but also really cool. You almost hit me, also. No, wait, you tried to hit me too, so you have to say sorry too.
I aimed at the ground. It just has a
so you
shattering effect.
You just didn't know that would happen. You just didn't think that would happen.
My intention was to split up the party.
Sorry.
If you almost got injured, sorry.
Hey, Keithan, we need to roll on your chaos table.
Yeah.
What happened there? What happened when you rolled on your chaos table?
Oh, you didn't ask for the roll, so for some reason I thought you rolled on it instead of me.
Oh, shit. Oh my god. So we will... Hold on.
That's why I was like, oh, it happened? Like, the ice knife happened? And I'm like, okay, I guess I'll just roll with damage.
That's my bad. We're gonna retcon some stuff. So that's a Tides of Chaos. Okay, so a D100.
Does it just not work sometimes, Chris?
Oh, no, I just don't have the chaos table up. Like,
okay.
Yeah, because it's
just like a different result or like...
Mm-hmm. I mean, I guess I could probably like save a copy of what the chaos table looks like, but like the character sheet doesn't have like, it would be nice if I had a link to it because that would make sense.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah.
Okay, so you almost as if there's some weird delay in magic, you suddenly end up 60 feet away. You blink and you are 60 feet away.
Whoops. So I have to walk by the townspeople again, right?
Yeah, so what happens is you blink, and then all of a sudden you're in front of the townspeople who are you're at the mouth of the cave, staring into the eyes of the townspeople who are trying to drag these dead bodies home, and they like stop and freeze.
Yeah, because it definitely looks like I'm coming to finish the rest of them. I just look towards them. Sorry about that. And just like look a little like I'm not really sincere, but like kind of like you shouldn't be there face. And then like I'll just walk by them.
Yeah,
like, back towards my party.
Like, okay. Yep. So yeah, you walk by the frozen in fear people again. After that, and you see Monreal, who's just like, what the fuck just happened? No. Okay. Fine. Does that just happen? Does that just happen to you? She says to Keithan.
Okay. Have I made it back to that party?
Or I guess whenever you do make it back to the party, she's like, does that just happen sometimes? Do you just random?
Shit happens.
Cool.
Happy it was only just a little distance. Sometimes I can go real south real quick.
Cool. Okay.
I also have a question whenever we have a moment about something I might or might not do.
Well, ask away. We're good.
Okay. So I've like turned the color of whatever is underneath me, and I'm trying to hunker down, and kind of want to look at the back of the hag's hut. Are there any windows or doors back there?
It is a whale bone. It looks like what used to be the skeleton of a whale.
Cool.
So honestly, you can, because of the nature of being an octopus, you can easily just slip inside. Like I want some ribs or whatever.
I'm a big old octopus mama. But I definitely want to come up to the back, sneak up and look inside and see what's in there, and yeah.
Okay, give me a perception check.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. 17.
17? Okay, so inside you can see a number of things. You can see nothing that looks like violent, but you see it looks like a witch's hut. You see a bubbling cauldron that has like dry ice smoke pouring out of it. You see a lot of dried herbs that are, drying upside down, hanging from these whale bones. You see a few books. You see a broken mirror. You see just a lot of, like, if you were to think of a storybook witch, that is what is inside her little hut.
Can I see what any of the books say are called? Like what any of them have on their spines?
Okay, what languages do you know?
Doop. Probably just, I think it's just common, druidic, and infernal.
Okay. You do see one infernal title that's just like, it essentially is the equivalent of infernal rituals for dummies.
Okay. Huh. Interesting. Okay.
Okay, and we'll move to the rest of the party. And Monreal, who you assume is Monreal, because who else could it be? She looks and is like, she looks at all of you and finally slips out of the hut, closing the door behind her. What do you want from me?
We are just trying to help the town.
You're doing a great job so far. Great job. A+. I'm sure you've been such a help.
We're trying, okay? And we just keep getting tidbits of information, and that information has led here. Just trying to get information to figure out, like, why or what's happening there, like what the reasons are.
For
well, Fishtown is having like fish people attack their town. So then we went directly to the fish people, and they said that, oh God, what did they say? Hold on.
The queen wanted to point fingers at you.
Oh, and immediately as soon as you guys mentioned the queen, she rolls her eyes and is like, oh, she would.
Yeah.
I mean, it seemed a bit sketchy to me, so we wanted to come and have a conversation.
Of course. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, she was probably like, oh, Monreal, she's like the ugliest and the most cynical and the grossest person I've ever met. So, of course, anything bad happening to me is because of her. Oh, God, what a bitch.
See, this is why you have conversations.
Gnarl is just like nodding, agreeing with the hag. Like, yeah.
Pretty much word for word, yeah.
But I guess like I said, we just came to get two sides of the story. We've also been talking a little bit with Holla on the beach.
What Holla say? Did she mention me at all?
Said anything, honestly.
No, she didn't.
We haven't gotten a whole lot of info. We tried to get more info via a seagull, but we haven't heard back.
Okay, via seagull, was it a regular seagull or was it like a fucked up looking seagull?
I'm not the person to ask. You have to ask our, like looking around for Fiona and our.
The one of you that's gone now.
She's an octopus right now.
Oh, she's an octopus.
Over there. She's over there.
I'm gonna hold on. I'm rolling a thing.
Also, can I roll insight? I want to know, does she seem like she has a thing for Holla? Like,
feel free.
In on.
Yeah, feel free. And while that's happening, she's like, oh, the one that's probably sneaking around my hut, trying to be. I don't know.
Fiona doesn't like typically sneak. I think that she's just trying to help matters. Like she doesn't.
Well,
sneak.
she
doesn't
was here. Now she's gone. And I didn't see anybody go through the gate, so where else is there to disappear to right now?
You're not wrong.
She's probably just trying to look out for your best interests. Like, she's not like that.
You're absolutely not the person I want to hear talking about my best interests.
Can I hear all this?
I can actually second that.
Yeah, you can hear all this, Fiona. Yeah, because it's a small hut. Like, you can hear this conversation clear as day.
I'm very sorry.
She's the least likely one to like just attack someone.
What was your insight?
Oh,
check?
It was a nat 1. Like, Meryl feels like a piece
Oh,
of shit.
tell me! I'm so excited about the nat 1s. Okay, I gotta get the coin out again. I couldn't in my last D&D game. I couldn't find my coin because there was. Oh, I found it. Okay.
Is it a D2?
Yeah, it's a D2.
I love those.
It's a D2.
I have a couple of them.
Okay, so another for those of you who were not here last time, I have a fun. I love that. I have a fun little thing to do on natural 1 insight checks, where basically when you roll a natural 1 on an insight check, you get a hunch, is what you get. You get an unsubstantiated hunch that is not at all rooted in reality. It is just something that you will believe wholeheartedly. That may or may not be true. Who knows? It is decided by this coin, this D2 that I have. So on a 1, you will on a 1 you get this hunch that Monreal is not at all interested in Holla. That, like, just hearing that actually that did she talk about me was very much a did she talk to me? It was very paranoid. Like, did she mention me? Like, this kind of like, if you know, it's someone that you hate, that you know doesn't like you, and they're like, oh yeah, did they mention me? Did, you know, that kind of thing, where it's like, oh, were they talking shit about me, kind of thing. So that's what you believe on a 1, and on a little octopus guy, you get this hunch that this is a love story for the ages. That this is an unrequited. Yes, exactly. We have the same brand. Yes. This is an unrequited love affair that I feel like you will feel the need to facilitate, I think. So we'll just they're enemies. These two women hate each other. You have this feeling that Monreal and Holla have a nemesistical relationship for the ages. Like, this might be the Lex Luthor to Holla's Superman. They hate each other. Okay, so that is the hunch that you get. So sorry, derailed the entire conversation we had because I was so excited about that insight check. So Fiona, what are you doing? Why don't we break to Fiona real quick?
Yep. Well, at the mention of like at Gnarl being like, oh yeah, like she's over there. Like, I had like one tentacle like poised to try to like poke in to like her hut and like grab something, and I just like freeze and like turn several colors in stress and like pull back, and I'm just basically gonna sit and wait and listen. I would have wanted to do an insight check on something, but that moment probably has passed.
Well, yeah, no, we can do an after the fact
of what
insight check.
What I would have wanted to. I guess I'd like to insight check her reaction to Talk of the Queen. So this was like a few minutes ago.
That's
so
fine.
If that moment's okay. But yeah, like the whole like, oh, that bitch, like, yeah. Of course she'd say that I'm the worst.
Yeah.
Like that shit. Like, yeah, but are you? You know. So Loading. Okay. So that would be No.
The condensation.
Okay, that would be where the fuck did my insight go? Oh yeah. Okay. Adjusted 20.
Okay. So she is so like the sense you get with a dirty 20 is like you can hear her roll her eyes and you can like it sounds exasperated.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds she's definitely telling the truth. You honestly with a dirty 20 you get the sense like it sounds like how you would react if what was your sister's name? I'm sorry.
Uan.
Uan is if somebody, you know, if Uan told somebody something embarrassing about you and you found out, you get that kind of sense.
Okay. Huh.
So party, what are you guys doing? Put it back in your hands.
Talking to the hag or trying to.
Yeah. So yeah, the hag. The last I remember before the whole break, the insight check was like oh Jesus, I lost my entire train of thought with that scene.
That was a minute ago.
Yeah. But she was like, she told Gnarl and was like, okay, I don't want to hear about what's best for me from you, even a little bit. You are the last person I want to hear that from. I think Tam is gonna pipe up now and be like, okay, but also at the same time, the nature of your being literally does that to people. And I don't want to be rude. I'm really sorry, but also you do that. You know, I read books, and she
actually.
Actually.
Ethan is having like a little proud moment with Tam speaking up. Like, proudest I've been of Tam thus far.
And she like looks at Tam with like a raised eyebrow and is like, you know, so yeah, you read about me, right? And so you should also know that like 8 kids like you for breakfast or whatever, right? Ugh. So, you know, shut the fuck up. I can't help it. I was born this way.
Look, we wanted to talk to you because that queen is kind of a bitch, number one. Number two,
I know, right? She's just there. Have you seen that stupid little snub faced pet that she has? Have you seen it? The one that's like struggling to breathe. Like it's the ugliest thing I've ever fucking seen.
I don't understand how you can handle like the noise, that constant breathing sound. It would drive me crazy.
I don't either. It's mind-boggling. It's so annoying. I'm like, just put it out of its misery. Just put it out of its misery. But she's like, no, it's my favorite thing because I love pretty things.
Were you involved at some point? This kind of seems like a lover's quarrel. Like, are we?
As soon as you say that, this look of disgust just crosses her face, and she's like, I'm
gonna look and I'm gonna say, are you guys like siblings of some type or related, like cousins?
And then with that, she's like, we might have the same mom.
There it is.
We came from the same brood mother, okay?
Okay. Sister
or whatever, you know, but you know, don't go around saying you know that because she'll fucking behead you on the spot. But actually though, like even though you guys obviously have no like care whatsoever to the value of my life, I am going to give you a free warning if you do mention to anybody that knows Amaria, that you know that we might be related. Yeah, she will straight up torture and murder you. You'll like disappear. Is that kind of
She's hiding things, so that's not really surprising, actually.
Hiding what? She's terrible with secrets. Okay, you know what? Just come in. She like kicks open her door. It's like, I don't have a lot of places to sit. Just figure something out. What's up, Fiona?
During this conversation, I would like to take a hard look at the herbs and what's in the cauldron and see if I can determine what kind of spells she does or is working on.
Okay. Give me a nature check. A nature or arcana check, whichever you'd like to do.
When we enter, does Gnarl spot their axe anywhere?
Give me a perception check, and while you're doing that, Fiona, what?
That would be a natural 1 plus some good stuff, I'm sure. But
a natural 1 on a nature or arcana. You get to pick.
I would have done nature.
Nature, okay. So on your natural 1 nature, you see these herbs and all this shit, and you're like, this will look good in a stew. Yeah. Is what you think.
Okay, excellent. God damn it.
Also, Monreal is going to do a thing as she steps in.
I have I'm settled. I'm not trying to get into her place.
But
I've settled.
Give me a stealth check.
My octopus stats. Yeah.
Advantage.
Uh-huh. Come on.
Plus 4.
2 12s. I got the same roll both times. So that is plus
Oh, I thought I was muted.
5. 17.
17? Okay. So Monreal doesn't say anything as she enters. Gnarl, what did you get?
17.
A 17. So yeah, as you peer into this whalebone hut, you do see your axe embedded into one of like the rib bones that makes up the wall of this hut. Pretty angrily.
I'll just kind of glance at it, but then I won't move for it because I don't want to frighten the hag, and I kind of want to create some sort of peace before I ask for it. So I'm just gonna stand there awkwardly.
Oh, I think the hag looks at you and then looks at the axe and then looks at you and says, "No, that's mine now. You don't get to have that back."
Oh, okay. Well, since it's yours, just so you know, it will glow if anything tries to attack you. So you got some warning there.
Oh, awesome. Thank you. That would have been great to have literally 20 minutes ago.
Oh, and it's actually not mine. I kind of accidentally stole that, so...
You are not very good at endearing yourself to people, are you?
Huh? No. What? No.
No? Yeah, I can tell.
Us?
I mean, look, I wanted to talk to you because I kind of get, like... Look at me. Like, people get afraid of me all the fucking time. I kind of get it.
So you'd think you would do better when you're scared and not attacking random people. Do you do that a lot? Do you like get scared a lot and you just attack people? And then Tam raises his hand again and is like, again, it's nature of your being. It's not their fault. And then Monreal is like, again, I could eat you. You look delicious.
Hey, this is between us. I'm sorry I attacked you. It is literally also my nature. If I'm afraid of something, I don't think about it. I just try to kill it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It was wrong of me. I shouldn't have done it.
All right. Whatever. And she plops down on the only chair in the hut because she is an exiled witch. She does not get visitors, so there are no other seats.
I'm gonna sit down on the floor. Okay. I don't mind.
Sand clings.
Yep. Yeah, it's fine.
So
I'm gonna look at the witch, hag, Monreal, and I'm gonna say, so you don't have do you have any knowledge of what's going on in the town? Or the fish people?
I mean, I know that that they're getting attacked. Like I've heard whispers from the villagers over there that there are people that are or there are these weird fish creatures that are like trying to get in, and I see them every once in a while that like kind of rattle on the gate here. They don't seem particularly coordinated.
Insight check, please.
Yeah.
Ditto.
Does she know more about this than she's letting on?
Yeah. I'm also curious if there's any sort of staff around the room that looks similar to what I saw from the sorcerer fish people that we fought.
Okay.
So should I roll like an insight and a perception, or
roll an insight and a perception? But yeah, as you're doing that, well, I mean, hey, what happened, Rox? What happened?
I rolled a fucking 1 on an insight check. That's what just happened.
Oh, this is the greatest day of my life!
Goddamn, I'm gonna take a picture of it out of indignance.
Okay. So the hunch you get on an octopus for your hunch. You're like your hunches. She's behind all of this. This is it. Amaria was right. This person is an evil witch, and she is murdering people. She's killing people. Keithan, did you also get a fucking 1?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I got a 6.
Okay, I like saw
not
you.
Good,
yeah,
but
I saw you like with a look on your face, and I was like, "Oh, tell me, give me 2 1s." Okay, so octopus. Monreal is behind this. Like, she's the reason why this is all happening. On a 1, your hunch is she doesn't have anything to do with this. She's a third party. In this
I'm sorry, you haven't flipped yet.
Oh no, I have not flipped yet. I haven't flipped yet. I'm just telling you what your 2 options are.
Okay. Cool.
Oh shit, I dropped it. Oh no. Oh god, it's so hard to see. Oh no. Oh fuck.
Oh no.
Oh no. Okay. I grabbed it and it was an octopus. You get this hunch, you get this unshakable feeling that Monreal is behind all of this.
Okay. Also amazing that it's an octopus.
Yeah, also that.
Amazing. Okay.
And I got a 6 for insight.
You got a 6 for insight. You can't tell. Like, you look at her and you're like, just a big giant question mark is right there.
I mean, I know that everybody else did one. Can I do one since I'm talking to her?
Yes, you may do one.
I'm afraid of all of my dice. Let's go with this one. Come on. 8. Okay, that's pretty good. 13.
A 13? Okay, with the 13, she's more, as far as you can tell, she's telling the truth.
Okay, that's kind of what I figured.
Yeah.
What I was getting. Okay. I will look at her and go, yeah, I guess the queen thinks you might be behind it.
Yeah, well, she fucking would. Because she's a snobby bitch.
Yeah, she seems to just after her position.
You try to poison her one time, and she never lets it go.
You did try to poison her.
Absolutely I did. She's a stupid bitch. I hate her. She's the fucking worst, okay? And she is driving that whole community to the ground, okay? She's like, oh, let's have all my spell people work on spelling these fucking portraits of me where I look so good. Like, she is wasting resources, okay? Also, somebody did a perception check to try and see if she had anything connected to Earthwind.
Oh, okay.
If she had a connect, was that what you were looking for, or what was your?
The perception was to see if she had a staff that was similar to what we saw with the sorcerers that we fought for the fish people, the evil fish people.
Oh, okay.
And I got an 11 on that.
You don't see anything similar to that. I will say you do see a staff, but it's not like a toothsome staff. It's just like this.
Yeah, I just wanted to see if there's any like visual ties that could have been pulled as inspiration.
Nope. No. Okay, she knows nothing about politics. She knows nothing about economics or currency or just like or bureaucracy or just anything about how a government works. No, she absolutely deserves to be deposed because she doesn't know what she's doing. But of course, that, and she never listens to me. I'm like trying to help her, run a whole fucking kingdom, and she's like, no. Let's spend all of our resources creating fucking portraits. What? Oh my gosh, she's so...
Are there any people that follow you or believe the way that you believe about how she's running things? Does anyone agree with you? Have you voiced this?
Not after she exposed me in front of everybody.
Yeah, what happened 50 years ago?
Okay, so 50 years ago. You just hold on. She goes to her cauldron, takes out a couple bowls and puts shit in it. It's fucking settle yourselves in, I guess. If we're having Monreal's life story time, might as well get you fed.
I'll pull out like a cup and like I'm sure I've got a little bit of like wine or like whiskey or something, and then pass her like a cup of whiskey if she wants.
Oh, she will immediately just toss it back like it's nothing. Thank you, she says. And before we settle in, Rox, what are you doing?
If I think that she's about to serve something from the cauldron,
Oh, right.
And
she's behind all of this, isn't she?
Yeah, and my friends are gonna eat it. I'm gonna like I'm gonna poke a tentacle in, just like friendly, oh, like there's soup in there. That seems good, and I'm gonna try to grab the edge of the cauldron and tip it over.
Okay. Give me another stealth check to do that without anybody noticing.
We're a food-driven group. Of course, we're gonna eat food people are gonna hand us.
Yeah, I was just thinking, like, Tam was saying about like Gnarl being my taste tester. We had a discussion about this.
What did you get, Rox?
16.
A 16. Okay. And so Monreal opens her mouth to start her story, and then immediately, like, you guys your feet is just covered with like fish stew. And she's like, "What
the heck?
I've been cooking that all day."
I don't think I have spells. Nope. I'm not a spellcaster. I was gonna try and clean it up. I'll just start like walking.
She's like, "Well, there's no fight." So like, also there's like maybe an inch of water like where her hut is, like on the ground. Like you guys are like on the shore, so it just mixes into.
Oh wow.
Yeah. It just mixes.
Well, I guess I'm not sitting on the ground.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that. Sorry guys. Yeah, you guys are like on the shore, and there's like an inch of water everywhere.
Am I in the water? Like outside of her hut is water?
On the outside of her hut, like this is all like maybe an inch. You are an inch of water into the shore.
Oh. Okay.
So.
I can hold my breath for an hour.
Well, fine. I mean, it's too shallow for you to really hold your breath. Like, literally an inch of water.
Yeah, I can hold my breath out of water for an hour. So.
I forgot. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
And she's like, well, just fucking leave it. There's water everywhere, so it's kind of hard to catch. Whatever.
I'm just gonna, like, sniff the soup and, like, take a bite.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna eat it. She seems
cool. I'm just sniffing because I'm curious about the spices.
Tam is like, thank you, and then just kind of sets it down on the nearest surface.
Boy, good boy, says the octopus to herself.
Eat it. I'm gonna.
Gnarl is already eating it.
It's delicious. That thing's been simmering for probably like 6 or 7 hours at this point.
Is this better fish stew soup than what we had in town? Like that than what Keithan had in town?
I think it's about on par. It's a little thinner because I think it might be harder for her to get materials than it is for the other place.
The net.
The net. There we go. So yeah. And she's like, so she settles back down and back into her chair, looking very, very annoyed because she had been preparing for that soup for several hours. The fish is very tender, if that's a thing that fish meat does.
Flake.
Yeah. And she says, so 50 years ago, right? You want to know what happened? Okay, so 50 years ago, like 100 years ago, there were people trying to settle. Where Fishtown is, right? So, and we were like, nah, because humans suck. They see people like me, or if they see through any of my illusions, they point at Gnarl. That typically, and then so we were like, and then they ran away because they think this area was haunted, and for a really long time. There wasn't anybody, and we actually ruled as a joint queendom for a minute because the fish people are stupid and don't know any better, and we're like, oh, thank God for you guys saving us. We bow to you, and we're like, all right, and so we do that, Amaria is just, being there like, oh, I'm the fairest lady in the land. Look at how pretty I am. While I'm just, like, trying to make a functioning democracy, right? Or a functioning monarchy, right? Trying to take a census. I'm trying to, like, figure out a monetary system, which they still don't have. They're still using fucking seashells. Nothing's worth anything! Anyway. She says, looking very, very upset. And anyway, and then so 50 years later, there another group of people come up to settle, and I'm like, I mean, that's and now that we've gotten ourselves settled here, we there's an opportunity for trade. We can start, becoming part of society. And Amaria's like, no, I only like these people worshiping me and them depending on me and stuff. And I was like, no, this is terrible. This is a terrible idea. If we want to keep things going, if we want to keep progressing, we gotta start interacting with people outside of our culture, outside of our community, right? And she was like, no, I don't like competition. And so I was like, all right, well, I mean, if you're gonna be like that, I'm gonna poison your food. And I did, right? Because she's the fucking worst, and I would be better off without her, because I am smart and I know what to do, and she's just not letting go. So I poison her food, but unfortunately she decided to have a tester, because she fucking so the tester keels over, and I'm like, fuck. And she's like, you're not my sister, you're actually this evil hag. And then fucking destroys my look, I guess, and shows everybody that I'm not pretty, I guess, or whatever. And then everybody was like, a hag! This can't be! This is exile! And then, I had a mob chase me out.
Interesting.
And now she was just running that whole community to the ground.
Okay, so you literally don't have anything to do with these ugly fish people.
No, I wish I did, though. If I was running a
Insight check.
Same.
Okay.
Just gonna believe her,
telling what are you inciting specifically? Can you remind me what I just said?
Inciting that Monreal wishes she was the one behind the fish people.
Okay, yeah, do your insight checks. A 12, okay.
14.
A 14. Okay, so yeah, more or less she's telling the truth as far as you can tell. She's like, from the other things she has been saying about Amaria, she's like, yeah, fuck yeah. And she also goes on to say, but also, if I were the one running whatever predatory fish mutiny bullshit is going on, it would be so much more organized. I know everything about siege tactics, okay? If I had the power to create an army of fish people, they would last maybe a month before I was in charge, okay? But unfortunately, creating an army of fish people to follow you and do whatever you say is very difficult. Also, I'm fine just waiting it out, because eventually that whole place is gonna fall apart, and yeah. I'll be there when it does.
There she is.
Does it seem like she genuinely wants to take over and try to make the community more prosperous?
Give me one more insight check.
19.
So what you can tell is with such a high roll, you can tell that she knows more. You can tell that she wants to, for her own reasons, be in charge. You can tell that she knows more, but you can also tell that she doesn't seem to really give a shit about the best interests of these fish people. She just wants to be in charge and is smart. So yeah, what were you saying, Keithan?
Have you come across others with such abilities? Other strong sorcerers, or? magical individuals?
I mean, let me tell you, so the of like wait of creating fish things or of what?
Pretty much, yeah.
They've just like for me they've just started showing up. I don't know where they come
They've
from.
just started coming to this area.
Yeah, I don't.
Also, you had mentioned that. Did you have like an illusion in front of like your typical face? Have you always looked like this, or was this something?
Oh yeah, that's like yes, that is a thing me and my kind can do. She like does a thing, and then immediately you see a very beautiful fish woman. Or not a fish woman. You see someone that looks very similar to Amaria, except her coloring in her hair is different, like maybe the opposite.
So this is what you look like when you were in court, and then she pretty much just spelled it, and then you look like how you always look, and that's when you got kicked out.
Yes. When people see a hag, the ones that weren't scared were like really pissed. And it didn't help that I looked at one and they just keeled over.
Is Amaria also a hag?
She, Monreal just gives you a look that's like, but doesn't answer.
I wanna eye this or something like.
I'm so excited about this, guys.
Like a perception check, like.
I mean, if you look really close, you'll be able to see it. But those fish people are stupid, and no one's been able to see through it. So.
Oh no. Okay.
Guys,
if you're trying to see through Monreal's disguise, if you're trying to see past the disguise Monreal just put on, you need to do an investigation check.
Oh, okay. Come on, don't fail me now. Hey, that's good. 26.
A 26? Okay. So you look at Monreal and you like really squint. You begin to see, oh, okay. Okay, I can kind of see like how this is an illusion. And what that's going to mean, because you already knew it's an illusion, so what that's actually going to mean for you later is because you succeeded this intelligence check or this investigation check, looking through Monreal's, I'll give you advantage to see through Amaria's.
Okay. Oh shit.
But I guess and I guess it's not like that. It's not that good because it is heavily implied that Amaria is a hag, and so seeing through her disguise, I guess, isn't so. But if you wanted to look through it, you can. You'll get advantage on it.
Yeah, because currently Z is in love with Amaria because she's so pretty.
Yeah.
So yeah, this would be great. Okay. Okay, so yeah, you don't know anything that's going. Well, I mean, you know a little bit that's going on in town, but you're not connected to it. So we're back to square one.
Well, okay. What I can tell you is that there is something weird.
Yeah, you're telling me.
No, not about the fucking fish people. Not about There is. From what I hear the village. I sneak around the village a lot because I don't have to look like a person. I can look like a fish person, and they're very dumb. And I can walk amongst them to get things. And like from what I heard, like they have. Have you seen those rainbow fishes?
Yeah.
Yeah. You've seen fucking Barnabas, right? Mm-hmm. That disgusting little thing. They're like pets for these fish people. They train them like dogs. It's a whole thing. They love them. And there's one or two brood mothers that they have. That's like constantly spitting them out, right? And one's dead, and then the other is sick. Apparently.
Oh, the brood mothers?
The brood mother for these rainbow fish is sick. And it is like a big deal because it's because it's a source of trade for the crown, because they're the only people giving out these pets, so like everybody has to go through royalty to get them, and it's like a source of money. So with the broodmother being sick, yeah, and also especially because the humans because whatever fishing wars they've got going on, they keep killing the small schools that we do have, or that they do have, of those fish. So that's weird.
Would you mind if I do another insight check as to whether this is like related at all, or if she's just trying to throw a total red herring in?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, and I was also gonna ask what you're doing right now also.
It's like a doot. That's like a 6.
A 6? Yeah. Okay, so you can't really tell.
Okay.
But I will say, as you're like squinting and watching, a seagull, a very unhappy seagull with several feathers missing, lands right on your head.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Uh-huh. The seagull lands right on your head, pecks you right on the noggin, and then jumps off your head and onto the whalebone, looks at you in the eye, and opens its mouth.
Yeah.
And
God damn it.
And you hear, as it opens its mouth, you hear the voice of Holla go, "Oh God." How many words is in Animal Messenger again?
25.
25.
Same as,
oh God, don't get involved in that. I can almost guarantee you Montreal is not involved.
Oh, interesting.
So I think that was 21. Then probably look elsewhere.
That was only 16 words.
Oh, it was only 16? Oh, I'm bad at math.
That's okay. I happen to be transcribing, so
yeah.
Look elsewhere.
Yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, you all heard that.
Oh.
Huh.
Oh, was there a response from Holla?
Is Holla here? Should like immediately Montreal, like you immediately see the face of Montreal looking at you through the gaps in the whalebone. Is Montreal here?
I think she's looking at you.
Wait, Montreal not...
Or not Montreal, I'm sorry. Is Holla here?
Oh, okay, because I was like, that's
you.
your name?
Yeah,
okay,
nope, sorry.
Good, no. Whoo, because that would have been...
Sorry, yeah, no, that's my
new
bad.
layers.
There's so many names, you guys. There's so many names.
Totally. I just blink my giant dinner plate eye.
Okay. I'm gonna do another check.
Oil slick, little buddy.
She squints at you. Holla? Or are you the druid, the other one? Are you the other one that's were you the one? She glares at you. Were you the one that tipped over my fucking cauldron?
I'm just staring at her like I'm an octopus. I had withdrawn my tentacle from her home. So.
Yeah, but also her cauldron tipped out of nowhere, and there's this octopus that is behind her home.
I'm not doing anything. I'm just sitting there, blinking slowly at her. I think octopuses blink. Yeah. I don't actually know.
Why are you so concerned with Holla?
Because I just, we talk sometimes. she says, not suspiciously. I just, if she was here, I'd want to know, because sometimes we talk, and I don't get to talk to a lot of people often.
I don't think she's here. I think that was a response.
Mm-hmm. Do any of you know this octopus?
Can I look out the window?
Well, it's not a window, it's a gap in the bones.
Gap in the whale bone?
Yeah, you can look.
What color is this octopus?
What color is this octopus?
Sand. This color of the sand underneath it.
Oh, I've never seen Fiona that color, so I don't think that's
not technically a lie, so I'll let it
This
slide.
is amazing.
But no, I've never
amazing.
seen Fiona's always, when Fiona's changed, it's always been like the color of her skin or their shade of.
That would have been the way I would have started with an octopus.
So know. But no, I've never seen, that might be a regular octopus.
So Monreal raises her eyebrows like, okay, so it's fine if I take that one and use it for a new stew. I love octopus. I love calamari.
Gnarl is going to walk in between, because Gnarl was holding on to this octopus's tentacle earlier.
Yeah.
This is our friend. Please don't.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh.
You wanna join the conversation now?
I blink. And stay put. I mean, in my head, I'm like, bitch, I'm a part of the conversation. You just didn't know it. Like,
Monreal is like, you're all the worst. Every single one of you.
This isn't the first time we've been told that.
Yeah.
Well, maybe you should take that to heart.
I like who I am. Kind of.
Okay. All right. And I'm gonna do one more check. She gives you an odd look. Are you sure about that?
wait, what did somebody do? What?
Gnarl said that they're happy the way they are, and then
oh, jeez.
And then Monreal looked at them and got this like weird like weird shine. Yeah, weird shine to her.
Gnarl's not gonna say anything, just kind of stare, make eye contact, and just stare at the hag, like unmovingly, with like, I said what I said.
She shrugs.
Right, so I guess I'll look at the group and I'm like, all right.
Is there anything else you want? I don't got food anymore. I told you my life story. I told you whatever about the fucking broodmother or whatever.
That could be helpful, because if the broodmother is sick, the people are getting sick because they're eating fish. The people in the town, we think, it might be fish. I don't know. We have fish. Are we sick? No?
I don't know. Are you? Don't ask me.
I don't think so. But I guess
what did
people...
Keithan say? I'm sorry.
I was like, I had fish. I don't feel any weird little pool in this area, right?
No,
like,
you don't.
I can trust my gut.
Yeah.
You also licked a fish person, so...
I mean, they tasted really bad, though.
Do you just go around... Don't do that. That's not good for you.
Yeah.
And Tam is like, that's what I said!
So what if this broodmother's fish, is the broodmother still, like, producing offspring?
If I know Amaria, probably. She's probably pumping that thing full of anything it's got left.
So if this broodmother is sick, what if those fish are making people sick? Like, fish people, it's making the people in town sick.
I mean, Amaria has secrets. This could be a thing.
Well, I mean, obviously, this is a big one.
Amaria doesn't have secrets. She's stupid.
Well, if she's keeping the secret of you two...
Oh, well, I fucking guess. Well, she's keeping...
That's one. That's one secret.
That's one secret. That bitch is 200 years old.
Yeah. So
there's
one
secret.
But there's gotta be more. and this could be it. I thought it was the wizard in town.
Oh, Earthwind?
Earthwind?
Nah, that guy's stupid also.
Yeah, he thinks I'm a cop.
That's
what I said. That's the same response I had.
Yeah, I told you, he's fucking stupid. He's like a wizard, and wizards are supposed to be super intelligent, but that guy's dumb as rocks.
Well, he's been overfishing, but
yeah,
he's using his abilities to do it. Is it affecting you too? The overfishing?
No, it's not. I'm the one that told him how to do the thunder magic.
Oh. So
it's absolutely not affecting me because all of his he gives me first pick every day of whatever he catches.
So you eat his fish?
Yeah, I eat his fish.
And you've not tried to like turn into a weird thing and to no. Okay, so it's not Earthwind. Damn, I thought it was Earthwind.
Yeah, no, that guy just sucks.
Okay. I thought his magic was like doing something to the fish and it was making people like jump into water. And Keithan, what did you do? What did you describe?
Jump into water?
Listen to what Keithan happened.
Yeah.
What Keithan had.
That I felt the pool of loved ones in danger?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but like where? Where is it pulling you?
To the castle.
To below. The castle? Like to below? Like
yeah,
down?
What response? Like, yeah. I'm curious on what Monreal's expression is when Keithan mentions about being below the castle.
I mean, well, like that's okay, what's odd about that is the only things there, because they keep the treasury high up. Because again, Amaria's fucking stupid. So all their valuables they keep on higher levels.
Yeah, she's very conceited.
Right. I know. Had to fucking deal with it for however many years. The only things that are downward in that castle are the dungeons and the farm.
It's gotta be the Broodmother.
I mean, it could be, but I don't like when the other one was sick and dying, nobody started turning into fish people. If that is what's happening.
True. Well, I guess, I mean, if you were around for the other one, getting sick and dying, unless someone's doing something to, well, I guess so you said that when you two were ruling together, she didn't want to join society. She wanted to stay secluded and have her people only worship her.
Yes.
So, and she is supposed to be a hag too. I mean, I believe you. Why wouldn't you lie about, I don't know. But if she is a hag too, and if what Tam says is right about hags, what if she's casting spells on this dead brood or dying brood mother? The fish babies are coming out mutated or whatever, and they're doing something to the people. That's a lot of leaps. I don't have anything to confirm. These are all what ifs.
I mean, she would have to. My only thing is that you would have to. I don't think she can do that by herself. Like Monreal, she can do shit. We can do shit together, but I am absolutely not helping her with anything after that bullshit she pulled. But if she had somebody helping her, then maybe.
No, because that would just stop his supply. Because if she's turning people to either one, get rid of the people on the beach or docks or whatever, or she's just creating more people to worship her. That makes no sense because we don't breathe air or we don't breathe water.
Yeah, and if she was creating more to worship her, you think she would just let them in then?
True.
Versus keep the gates closed.
Maybe she doesn't know what she's doing is causing problems.
I mean, that's par for the course.
You would know.
Yes, I would. I know everything. I'm very smart.
Sorry, I kind of zoned out for a minute because sometimes I just do that. Have you tried revealing? Because we all are kind of suspicious of Amario, right? Naro looks at everybody.
Yep.
Tam's got his thumbs up. He's like, yeah, kinda.
Well, I mean, I'm suspicious now.
Do you have the power to show her true self to everyone?
No. Not anymore. Okay, look, she had a little true seeing magical rock thing that she hid on me. Well, I mean, okay. Actually, you just reminded me. Thank you for reminding me. She goes into one of her bookshelves and starts throwing shit around. Books getting water everywhere. Takes out a small stone. This is a stone of revealing. I mean, if you can figure out a way to sneak it on her person, yeah, that'll break her illusion. That's how she did it to me.
I'll grab it from Monreal if she's offering it.
She gives it to you.
Oh, look at Z. You think Amario's hot, right?
Oh, I mean, I did. We'll see what she looks like afterwards.
You know what? Actually, sorry for interrupting. You know, because I'm polite. Okay, I've got a deal for you guys. If you figure out a way to reveal her as what she really is to all her people, I will tell you a secret passageway to the undercarriage of their castle.
There's something under there.
Well, I mean, if you've got a pull down there, yeah, there's something down there.
Yeah, it might be the Broodmother, might not be. It might be something in the dungeons. Who knows? Maybe she accidentally.
Maybe you also said there's dungeons down there. Do you know if she has any prisoners down there that from maybe?
No, why would I ever care about that?
I don't know. I didn't know if maybe she put somebody down there while you guys were both ruling together, or.
But you've been exiled a while, so down there could have also changed.
Yeah.
But there's something important down there.
Yeah. So yeah, you reveal her, you ruin her life on my behalf, and then yeah, I'll teach you a way to sneak down there. I know a little hidden passageway.
Was I able to hand, just for clarification, was I able to hand the stone to Z, or has she not handed it over yet? Okay.
Yeah, you can hand it over to Z. She'll let you have it.
Okay, I'm gonna add this to my inventory.
I don't see why not. We're all suspicious of her. I kind of look over at Fiona, who's the octopus.
I am currently digging in the sand for clams, breaking them open, and feeding them to Oil Slick.
Oil Slick is happy as a clam.
Hey! Oh, they're so unhappy.
Yeah, Oil Slick is stoked.
So you're just hearing like cracking sounds, like just crunching and cracking sounds.
Monreal looks very annoyed about it.
I think that's what was distracting Naro earlier.
Yeah. Did Monreal's books look waterproof? Like you said, there was like water coming out of the shelves and stuff.
There isn't water coming out of the shelves, but she definitely like took some books as she was like looking for the thing, and they just tossed them onto the ground where there is water.
Huh? Do they look like they're damaged by that at all?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, probably. Okay. If her back is turned and I'm able to, I would like to try to steal the copy of Infernal Rituals for Dummies.
Okay, give me a sleight of hand check.
Okay, a sleight of tentacle check. Let's see here.
Sleight of sucker check.
Do we see this?
Well, it depends. You guys will have to do a perception check. Or actually, because you guys are not specifically looking for it, it'll be against your passive perception.
Oh, well, I mean, I did say that Gnarl was watching.
Okay, Gnarl,
maybe.
No, Gnarl can make a perception check, but everybody else, it'll be against your passive perceptions.
14.
A 14?
I
okay.
see nothing.
Perception, you said?
Yeah.
6.
Okay. And General, what's your passive perception?
I was trying to add that to my passive perception.
Yeah.
17.
17. So Z, you see it happen, and Tam also sees it happen. But Monreal does not seem to see it happening. So Tam's like watching you with wide eyes as you
like sloop a couple of like suckers, and just like and tuck it into like one of the many folds of my whatever. Sweet. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. No problem. You now have a book of infernal rituals for dummies.
Dope.
Okay.
Trying to think of more questions to ask.
Ask away, but also, remember my offer.
Yeah. I feel like I'm trying to connect dots together, and I'm getting like little bits and pieces from people. And DM, how many days away is the solstice?
I think it's the day after tomorrow. And actually, the sun's starting to get a little low today. Like, you guys have been doing a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
if we decided to go, there might be a slight issue with us trying to go back to the queen. Weren't we sent here to kill?
Yeah.
Right?
Is there a way to make it seem like we
took care of you?
like we could trick her into thinking we killed you, Monreal, and then you could see firsthand when we expose her, maybe.
No. No, thank you. Because how am I gonna lead you to? Well, I mean, if you like carry me in this like dead little bundle or whatever over there, how am I gonna lead you to the undercarriage?
What if we got like a important trinket from you or something?
Important.
I assumed maps.
I mean, you gave us an important trinket, but I don't know.
Well, she's gonna know exactly what that is if she sees it.
That's why I don't want to grab that. That's why I don't want to show that off. But I didn't know.
Okay.
Something that you would rather die for than hand over, or second to that.
All right. Fine.
Because obviously we don't want to kill you.
No, I got it. She grabs Gnarl's axe from the from the whalebone, and she has like a little table with a cutting board on it. Puts her hand on the cutting board, and she's like,
"Can you grow that back?"
Like she ignores you and is just like, okay. Amaria's undoing, and then just cuts off her and just like whacks the axe down and takes off her index finger.
Oh.
And she's like, hag's finger.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Plops it in Z's hand specifically. Because
can I sniff the finger?
Yeah, it smells terrible.
Does it smell like rotten fish, though?
No, it does not smell like rotten fish. Well, I mean, it smells fishy because she is a sea hag.
I'm curious if it has the same flavor as the last, just to make sure to X out any, like, other thoughts.
She then pulls off one of her seaweed hairs and then starts wrapping it around. Yeah, it'll grow back eventually.
Okay. All right, I'll just...
Will one finger do it?
Yeah, probably. She's again. I cannot express to you how fucking stupid she is. Honestly, I probably didn't even need to do that, but you know, Broodmother always said that we had a flair for dramatics.
What is the Broodmother?
Well, the two different Broodmothers. Sorry, you guys probably aren't like birthed by one gigantic, horrifying monster. Also, all hags aren't. Not all hags. That's the name of the episode, by the way, probably. Hashtag not all hags. Anyway, so, like, the majority of us come from this one horrifying broodmother, several horrifying broodmothers of different, like, lands and stuff. So there's one, 1,000 miles in the middle of the sea that's just popping us out. Like, probably like 5 a year or some shit like that. And then other hags, they're like cursed. We like see a thing of beauty and then I'm like, oh, I want to just fuck it up. And so you just curse people. So that, but then the broodmother for these little rainbow pet fishes, that's different.
Okay.
Tam is like, I didn't bring any paper with me because we're in the water. I want to be taking notes.
I mean, you can take notes and you don't have to sit in the water to take notes.
We're gonna be going back into the water to meet the queen, and that'll get all the paper wet.
I guess you need to remember this in your noggin.
Yep.
And Monreal's like, it's probably better if you forget that anyway, because you do... Okay, look. I gotta make someone scared before I can, like, kill them with a look. Like, she can... The broodmother, she, like, one regular look will stop your heart. So, like, don't go looking for them. More free advice from me.
Is that just the hag brood mothers? Not the rainbow fish brood mother,
Not
right?
the rainbow fish brood mothers. Rainbow fish brood mothers are, I don't know, they are just bigger versions of the rainbow fish.
That would be easy to spot. Cool.
Yeah. So you guys, you gonna do that? You gonna fucking ruin my sister's life for me?
Well, I don't know. These people.
No?
I mean, maybe.
Oh, maybe.
So far,
okay. Sounds
hold
good.
on. Let me explain. So far, things are pointing her direction. And you don't seem like you're in on any of this. And I think the queen might be.
I really don't think so. But I mean, whatever the evidence is pointing to.
Or that's what it sounds like to me. I don't know if anybody else has any other opinions.
She's hiding something below.
You got like a weird look in your eye when you say that.
Yeah.
There's just very indignant shell crunching coming from outside the...
Okay, do you want to be part of this conversation or not, lady?
Crunch, crunch, crunch,
Okay.
Growing
I don't know what to fucking tell you. Okay, I was trying to be nice.
Crunch, crunch, crunch. Tui.
I don't see the harm in dismantling a vain-ass queen.
Yeah, right?
We're not gonna kill her. We're just gonna show that
I mean, if you
she's been lying to everybody.
I mean, if you did kill her, that would make me very happy. You don't have to, but I mean, if you did, like, that'd be cool. I would be very happy, and I would do more for you if you, like, I can already, like, lead you to the undercarriage of the castle, but, like, if you were to, like, murder her, yeah, I got some shit I can hand over. You can definitely have this back if you were to do that, and she holds up your axe, but, I have other shit. That's cool.
I don't like to get in between siblings. I've done that before, and it's just not it's not a great thing. I'm good.
The hag like Monreal like raises an eyebrow. It's like, that's all right. Gross. And Tam doesn't react. He doesn't understand. Yep. That's not a thing he understands. Thank God.
I mean, does anybody else have thoughts, opinions on this, or am I just going way off the deep end with this?
Tam's like, I don't know, like it's a well, okay, so we know, okay, so we can tell that like the people, obviously the people eating earthwind fish are fine, but Keithan is the only person we know that ate rainbow fish.
Yeah.
And
was it
also
rainbow fish?
Huh?
Was it specific rainbow fish?
Yes, as far as I know, because Earthwind doesn't sell to the net. The net specifically deals with those fishermen.
Well, what
and they had a bunch of rainbow fish when we found them.
But what if the Earthwind's magic is nuking whatever is going on with these fish?
Well, we know that it shouldn't be that because Monreal and everybody, most of the people in Fishtown eat Earthwind's fish.
But I meant, like, what if his magic is stopping the problem, like, from these fish, and that if people are eating the fish from strictly the net, it's because they're normal people and they're not, like, we'll say cleansing. They're not cleansing the fish properly, whereas Earthwind,
the lightning destroys whatever.
Okay, maybe. Maybe, and then that would imply that maybe Amaria is doing something specifically to the fish because they don't have an internal fish people problem.
Exactly. It's only like coming out. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah. I'm just trying. I'm pulling at strings here.
I mean, maybe, and that would make sense, right? Because Amaria never really liked the people of Fishtown, so she's like infecting the people of Fishtown. That seems really dastardly. And then again, Monreal is like, she's too fucking stupid for this.
But she could be, I don't know. Maybe there's somebody that's working with her or behind her. I don't know.
Maybe.
Why don't we just kill the brood mother?
What, Naro?
Why don't we just kill the sick brood mother?
Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm thinking. What I'm thinking.
Okay, well, I mean, if it is the rainbow fish problem, if it is specifically the rainbow fish that is turning people, then killing the brood mother probably will solve the problem, Monreal says. But and then Tam speaks up and is like, but if it's an all fish problem, then that's not going to do anything.
You got excited with Amara, someone behind the scenes?
Tam said, yeah. What if it's Mr. B?
I mean, I had that thought, but, like, I don't think he came through this way. No one seems to...
I mean, he seems to just show up places, though.
True, but
and
why...
And all the other problems we've come across have had something to do with him.
Yeah, but as far as I can tell, there's no items here, so what would... And I've looked through this book a million times. There's nothing in there.
I throw a clamshell at Zenral's head.
Oh.
You get bonked. Oh, so now she wants to join the conversation?
I never know.
You have to use your mouth to speak.
I guess I look in the direction that the clamshell came from.
I'm just glaring at you with my gigantic dimpled eyes.
I'm not the one that brought it up.
Okay. I don't know why that one looks so indignant, because you guys are the one that you all are the ones that accosted me, okay?
Didn't touch anybody.
Okay, any other questions?
Now
any other, how much more of my day do I gotta devote to y'all?
Your stew wasn't bad.
Cool, thank you.
Good.
I wish
I
I had
liked it.
more.
Did Tam eat his?
Tam did not.
There's that one. You at least got something.
Cool, thank you. Thank you, kid, for not trusting me. And Tam says, "You're a hag!" And she says, "Fuck you." No? Then get the fuck out. Please. But also, you know, please either depose my sister or murder her, please. And I, you know, but again, I will do things in exchange for that.
Okay. We'll figure this out, I guess.
Take care of my axe. Gnarl's gonna see themselves out of the hut and look outside.
Outside is empty. But
Alright.
there are 2 guards stationed in front of the entrance to the city.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I'll knock on the door and just say, "There's guards waiting, probably for us."
Yeah, probably. You definitely murdered 2 people in cold blood.
And then I'm gonna look on the ground. Is there any like shells or anything on the ground, or sand dollars or anything cool, shiny?
Give me a perception check.
That is gonna be. Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no! Oh no! 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 No!
14.
A 14? Yeah, you find a couple sand dollars and some shiny little fun shells.
I'm gonna pocket them.
Cool. Sounds good. What are the rest of you doing? Tam will also head out and be like, "Uh-oh."
Yeah, I will just say I appreciate the information. You'll probably hear from us in a few days.
Sounds good.
Or hear something.
Keep that finger safe.
Oh, yeah, I've got it like wrapped in
But
one of
also-
my pouches.
Also, so you know, if you get to keep the finger, that's good for spell work and shit.
Oh, maybe I'll learn spells. That'll be fun.
She gives you a thumbs up with her wrapped hand.
And Zeal. Z will walk out too.
Okay. Tam is out. Everybody's out.
As people are leaving and like hopefully Monreal's a little bit distracted, I'd like to try to take the axe back as I go.
Okay, so you'll have to wait a second for her to not have. Well, okay, no, she left it in the table, and there are several gaps in her home. So give me a sleight of tentacle check.
Actually, Gnarl, is that one yours, or was that from?
It's from Gondorwin or Gondorwin.
Gondorin? Yeah.
Gondorin. Sorry.
What? Yeah. I rolled a 19.
Okay, yeah.
Plus some stuff. Plus 5, I think. Yeah.
You wrap your tentacle around it and just
Peace out.
Yep.
Wave to Oil Slick.
Yeah. Oil Slick goes and
good
then
boy.
flies off.
I'll slurp down back into the water.
Yeah.
Does it look like the guards are like waving us over? Because I don't.
The guards are quietly staring at you, but they are not advancing.
Okay, because I guess I like wanted to see if the party could chat.
Yeah.
About
you guys definitely have time to chat.
About like away from her, away from the guards, because Fiona did not join in our conversation, so I want to know what Fiona's thinking, and I also want to know like what we're gonna do, like
Right. Okay, yeah. No, you guys definitely have like some time to yourselves if you guys want to talk as a party.
Is Fiona gonna change back, or is Fiona gonna stay an octopus?
If we get to a safe place where I think we're not going to be overheard, I'll change back.
Well, I just want to get like, I don't know where to go.
You guys can. So you guys are on a shore, so you can like walk to the beach, and there's like a little cove there that's not connected.
Let's walk that way, and then we're over there. And
I will un-octopusify.
Okay. I'm gonna look at everybody and go, so what are we gonna do? Like, what's everybody's thoughts? Like, now that we don't have, and I want everybody close because of my amulet. Nobody can scry on us.
I mean, if we give the finger, if we give the finger to Amaria and don't depose her and reveal her to everybody, she'll probably let us go down to the dungeons anyway, but we'll probably be watched. So, like...
Yeah, I did have that thought. I also had the thought of also giving her the finger and the stone at the same time, like, I don't know, wrapping them together. I'm not really sure how this stone works. I guess I could do an Arcana check.
I think that would be a good idea because I'm not positive that that's what she actually gave you. It could be anything.
It's true.
Yeah. If anybody wants to, they can do an Arcana check on the stone.
Pull this bad boy out.
I'll take a look too. That's right.
I'm kind of curious in general.
Are to give her the finger as well as the stone, we want to do it where everyone can see.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like so, in the throne room.
I mean, if she finds out that well, it sounds like they really hate each other. So if we like are like, hey, we killed her, she'll probably like throw us a parade or something.
Yeah.
We can do it then.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, but that's assuming she does like a, what were your Arcana checks?
17.
17?
6.
16.
16. Gnarl, did you do one?
No.
Okay. Tam's gonna do one. Tam doesn't know what it is. Okay, so Fiona and Z, you guys do recognize it as a stone of revealing. So basically, I don't know if it's a real item. It sounds like it would be a real D&D item. If it's not, sorry. But basically, it's a stone. If you manage to get it on someone that has an illusory appearance, it will immediately be dispelled. Also, if you manage to get that on someone invisible, it would also dispel their invisibility.
Well, it looks like it's really what she said it was.
Yeah.
So there's that at least, but I didn't trust 90% of what came out of her mouth.
No?
No. Good heavens, no.
I mean, she is a hack. She's not known for lying.
Right. Although I agree that we shouldn't always make assumptions based on people's physical attributes. I don't think she was on the up and up at all. And I also don't think that we should be listening to the Queen necessarily either. I don't see why we have to get involved in any of their squabbling.
Well, because we need to get into that dungeon to find out what Keithan's being pulled toward.
Well, let's find another way in. Why do we have to get into all this revealing people and taking sides of these two sisters who clearly hate each other? And
I mean,
I don't see any.
The revealing sounds kind of entertaining.
What she wants us to do. Well, entertaining be damned. I don't think we should do what she wants us to do.
I love this. But Tam's like, isn't that all we've been doing? Like, since we left my village, is getting involved in things? In things that we have no business.
Served us well, has it?
No, but I'm just saying, why stop now?
Cut our losses, I think, is the phrase you'd be looking for.
We also need to take into account that if we do reveal Amaria, what are the consequences of that? Because if she's also as powerful as Monreal, I was scared shitless.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, yeah. But
Kill
at the same time, if we do it publicly, we do it publicly, then, I mean, I think, well, I don't know, from the way Monreal makes Amaria sound, like, maybe she might just run away.
I doubt it. I mean, she'd be so angry and clearly is capable. Clearly, both of these people seem capable of horrible things. And I don't see how we'd lure her away into some kind of public space. I mean, we're seeing her in her throne room, and that's that.
Well, she is super vain, so I feel like a chance to show off her dead sister's finger sounds like a...
That's a whole plot. That's like now we're plotting against a queen of a kingdom and trying to manipulate her. Like, that's getting into all sorts of territory that I don't think we want to be tangled up in. I agree that I would like to investigate the broodmother situation as well, and it sounds like something horrible is going on down there. But can't we sneak in or just ask for permission or something first before trying to depose a queen?
I mean, that would look really good on a wizard school application, just saying. Deposing a queen at a lesser country.
I don't think it would.
No, it wouldn't, but also, that does sound like something cool.
But I feel like Tam's been hanging out with us too much.
Yeah.
I'm to take you to wizard school.
Yeah, I'm just saying a coup sounds cool.
That may be true, but we've already gotten...
Do we have an idea of where the dungeons are?
Just downward, right?
Just below. I don't think we got much access to see more exploring.
So we have the finger. We could, if we're against revealing Amaria, then we can just show her the finger, play her little game, and be like, hey, we want to look in your dungeons.
I've known...
You get sent down there.
Also, if the guards at the entrance were in lieu of what transpired, we might need the finger to help just prove our point.
We could say, as far as the murder thing goes, we could say that we were trying to get her trust, and that's why we murdered 2 of Amaria's people.
God, that's right.
Yeah,
I wouldn't touch
saving life. That.
Well, oh wait! We'll just get thrown in the dungeon right now.
That's kind of what I was thinking. Yeah. I think Keithan's gonna get thrown down there anyways.
Well, I mean, that could actually work.
That could work.
Yeah, maybe they'll just take me to the dungeon and let you all go see the queen. You can handle that, and then I'll do some exploring down there.
I could be an eel or something.
Yeah, you can be my pocket eel, or
I could be your pocket eel. See, that I think is a good start. I don't want to touch that. I don't want to touch that damn finger with a 10-foot pole. You know, I've known a lot of magic folks in my life, or at least some, and you don't cut off your...
Hacks are weird.
You don't cut off your finger if you're practicing good magic. You don't do it. That's dark magic, that is.
What's that book that you have, Keithan?
Smell real bad,
or what's that book that you have, Fiona?
Oh, yeah.
It's a book of infernal rituals. I'd like to see what she's been up to.
Okay.
You don't do that kind of thing. Give somebody a piece of your own flesh if you're on the up and up.
She didn't smell rotten, though, like the poison fish earlier, so...
That's good. There's plenty of other bad ways to be bad in this world.
All right, so should I go get myself tossed in a dungeon?
Can we rest first? I'm so tired.
Yeah, let's chill out for a minute. Wait, are you talking about a long rest?
I'm low on spells. I've done a lot of healing and stuff today.
It is getting dark. I mean, there's a chance that Keithan will just get thrown down there, and we might be able to sleep in the fishy town.
I don't think those fish guys are looking at us. I don't know, like.
Another consideration is that I probably can cast it multiple times, I suppose, on multiple groups of us, but the breathing underwater lasts for 24 hours, and I can cast it again now if it's going to run out, but we'll get another day. So if we're separated, if I get captured, and if we're all thrown in dungeons and that 24 hours gets up and I'm not there.
That's a good point.
Well, I guess let's just try to rest and see if they try to arrest us while we're arresting.
Why don't we try to tuck ourselves away up here on shore?
Yeah, okay.
For the night.
To make things easier on everybody, yeah, I'll allow it as a DM.
I still think the brood mother isn't. I think it's connected. Am I crazy?
No, that may be. That very well may be.
Maybe.
Keithan's got a hunch that something's down there and was pulled in that direction. I agree it would be worth investigating. I just don't want to get involved in this sisterhood squabble. Two powerful people. Neither of them good, I don't think.
Yeah, I think they both just like being in charge.
True.
Okay.
Power does things to people. That kind
I
of
almost
power.
want to talk to Holla again, though.
Holla's gonna take too long for us to get to.
I know.
We could send Oil Slick again. I think he's around here somewhere. Oh, there he is, good lad. He's all fat and happy now.
Yeah.
I was feeding him clams. If we'd like to send another message, I'd be happy to do that.
Just trying to think on what I want to ask that'll be concrete. Maybe ask her what she knows about the brood mother.
Right. Yeah, I'd be happy to send another message to Holla. Certainly, she doesn't.
To ask.
She seems to think that Montreal isn't involved at all, and I trust her. It's against my better judgment, so I don't know.
There might be some bad blood between Holla and Montreal. They seem like Montreal really hates her.
Really? You think so?
Yeah.
It didn't seem like she hates her any more than she hates somebody else, but maybe so.
I don't know. It kind of seemed. It seemed like the opposite of that to me.
Oh. I feel like they're enemies, man.
Like,
I can't imagine they're friends.
Huh.
I don't know. I feel like if they were in the same room, they have to Holla probably doesn't need any sort of protection, but I wouldn't want them to be together in the same room.
I love this. Thank you guys for indulging me in my Nat 1 insight check thing. I love it so much. Thank you. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't. What do I want to ask Holla? I had that thought while we were talking and I forgot.
I mean, we can.
Something about the queen, perhaps, or something about the brood mother, the rainbow fish, the something about that.
If we want, we can just kind of sleep on it. And send
Yeah.
it tomorrow.
Well, I certainly like the idea of casting a spell now before going to bed, rather than doing it first thing in the morning.
All right. How about we ask, what do you know about the brood mother? Let me check this out.
Maybe also ask, or if anybody's been taken prisoner recently. If you know if anything weird's going on in the dungeon.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So what do you know about the brood mother? Just 7 words.
Maybe specify rainbow fish brood mother, because
there we go.
hag brood mother is different.
Yeah. I'm writing it down too.
Rainbow fish brood mother. So that's 9 words.
I've got it in 8, so yeah, we're good there. And what's and what is under the castle, or like what's in the dungeons?
Yeah.
Do you know what's under the castle / in the dungeons?
Something fishy going on down there. I don't think Holla would appreciate that joke, actually, come to think of it.
Yeah, dungeons or potential farm below, but that might be
Right.
tied into the rainbow fish brood
Right.
mother.
Right.
But that's only if everything down is still the same.
Still got like 10 words.
Cat behind me.
I guess I could just say that. Seems a shame not to use up a few extra words. I guess we could say hoping to investigate, like tell her a little bit of what we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair.
Okay. I will cast whatever it is, Animal Messenger. Let me make sure I've got that. Boop, 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 boop. Ooh, I'm gonna have to cast it at second or third level, which sucks, but that's fine. What do I get at higher levels? Oh, they can go farther. Okay, I will cast Animal Messenger and say to Oil Slick, what do you know of the Rainbow Broodmother and what's in the castle dungeon? We're hoping to investigate.
Could you also message that to me in the chat?
Yeah.
Because it will probably be answered next session.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, Oil Slick goes, ah! And then
good boy.
flies off. And Tam's like, okay, you guys good to, I guess, take a nap?
Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna curl up and conk out.
I'll take first watch.
Or you can take second or third, whichever.
Okay. I'm gonna do a watch too! Who wants to do a watch with me?
I can do third watch with you, Tom.
Yay! Okay, we'll do third watch.
I'll do second then.
Okay. All right, sounds good. And I think with that, you guys, with more or less of a plan, you guys settle down and get your long rest. And with that, I think we are going to end for the night. Thank you guys. So yeah, what will happen next? What could go wrong?
That was fascinating.
What could go wrong?
Rox, you have stuff?
Yeah. Thanks for joining us, everybody. If you want to catch up on the beginning of this episode or any of our previous episodes, you can find them on the YouTubes. We have our channel under Ladies and Gentledice. You can also follow us on Twitter at Gentledice. We're on TikTok and Instagram at Ladies and Gentledice. This has been episode 19. We put out our new episodes on Twitch at 4 p.m. Pacific time every other Sunday and rerun the previous episode before each new one airs on the Wednesday before at 7 p.m. Pacific time. So come on down and join us. Sorry, I'm like barely visible. I can't feel the light in this room.
It's getting dark for everybody.
Yeah. I think that's all from me.
Okay, awesome. Thank you guys so much for joining us. You have a wonderful rest of your night. Bye-bye.
Bye.